Hello and welcome everyone to the live stream of DTR, here with you in Brazil with the 11th round of the championship for Class C. As we're heading into qualifying now and we're getting an eye here after a new update today on the new white livery that's also in the game now. A lot of people are out on track already in Brazil, so we're gonna see who's gonna be the first to put a lap time in. It looks to be Ens, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Ens will be the first one, completing a flying lap. And then there will be a whole bunch of other cars coming. So just keep an eye on it. And starts off with a 107.7. That's actually a very decent time. Let's pick up the next one. That's gonna be Billy. Seems to be slower than Ens and goes second with a 7.9. Then we have Verstappen with a 108.6. Stewart goes quickest with a 107.5. Yes, everyone's boosting their times now. Bogoriski a 109.2. Milo 109.3. Wazak goes to P2 with a 107.6. So that's the first laps in for pretty much everyone already. Brandon on the lap now, coming into the final sector, looking good. From here it's just all flat out action. Flat out to the line, taking the short line, covering us the least amount of distance if possible, and a 107.9 for Brandon puts him P6 so far. Then we have a lot of laps being completed in the moment, so hard to keep up. Almost everyone out on track already. Don't know if there's gonna be rain coming in the quali. That's the reason why everyone's out so early. That could be the case though. So we're on board now with Mikey, who's a bit of an oversteer moment there. Nice and clean exit of this corner, going on to the, well, not the final corner of the track, but pretty much the final corner. And here it's all flat out. So coming across the line, using all this ERS, the DRS. Actually not taking the short line and goes P7 with a 108.1. So also everyone is out of soft, so no medium laps. Risky Zaft is on a lap right now, 5 seconds up, 142, and goes P10 with a 108.6, and that's another lap completed. And then only Skipper hasn't set a lap time so far, so it's everyone already been out on track at least once. Skipper is on out lap at the moment, going for a hot lap now, right behind Milo. Getting a bit of a tow. Quite a big tow here. Milo enters the pit lane. And Skipper is gonna start his lap. Going into turn 1, brake late, taking third gear. Looks like a very good lap, so looks like a good set of first three corners. He comes into turn 4, breaks a bit early, could have taken a wider line there. He says he's purple in sector 1, but I'm not sure if this game also tends to make personal best sector times purple, so hard to tell. So we'll just remove all the interface and then get a lap with only the onboard cam. Comes into the second to last corner. Looking like a decent lap so far. No real mistakes. Let's see what the time is gonna be for Skipper. Comes across the line in a moment now, and he goes into P14 with a 109.1. So everyone has posted a lap time already. So people on the second runs. Let's see, Mikey's not on a lap, Pence is on a lap it seems. Let's follow him. Takes that corner in 7th gear, interesting. Oh, it devalidates in that corner. That's a shame. Just when he was purple in sector 1. Let's go on board with Billy then. Billy on a lap now. Let's see what his first sector time will be. Not invalidated so far. The first sector is not purple, 1/10 up on his own time. So he needs to find 4/10 to be able to beat the lap time of his teammate. Looking good to this corner, 6th gear, bit of oversteer there. 2nd gear, short shift to 3rd probably. Looking good to those corners as well. Another sector time soon. Let's see what it is. Nearly 3.5 tenths up, so he might be able to challenge his teammates' time. So he's going off the line soon. And there we go, 107, 518, just beats his teammate time by 2200. It seems that Ens is on another lap. Being invalidated his first attempt, but still going for another. This one is not invalidated. Nearly 1.5 tenths up, as a bit of an oversteer moment there on the exit. Hopefully it doesn't cost him too much. Let's see what his time is gonna be. It's gonna be 107.597. Puts him in P3 so far. This is a close battle for pole at the moment. So let's jump on board with the white Red Bull livery of Reeps. 2 laps in a row, probably. It's 1/10 up here. Bogorowski improves to 10th with a 108.3. Finish this lap nearly out of ERS though. And he goes P8 with a 108.1. Nellboy on a lap, 6/10 up. That's gonna be a big improvement. B5 with a 107.7. Big improvement by Nellboy. Look a bit further down to see who else is on a lap. Skidos is invalidated. Ralph is on a lap. Let's see what he is gonna do. 100's up. So not a lot. He's coming into the final sector now. Maybe able to get it though. I think it's the pit lane. It doesn't get it though, takes a short line, 108.2, puts it P12. Ahead of Bogorowski, Frischke Saptis is on the left. One of the Alphas was, well, Frischke Saptis is back up, it's Milo is 6 seconds down, so he's not gonna improve. Let's see the rest of them. Brandon going to P7 I think with a 107.7. Mikey is P6 with a 107.7 and Nellboy 107.7, was with a 107.6. Ends with a 107.5, 107.5 for Stewart as well. As a validates is not going to go for another lap, and Billy with a 107.5, so the top 7 is all within just over 2.5 tenths from each other. It's a close battle for pole at the moment. Is moving forward to create some space for the rest. Saptis is on a lap and they're following Verstappen now. He's 3/10 up on his time. There's also a Mercedes going quick behind him. That's Brandon. Let's see what Verstappen is gonna do. Gonna be a 107.8, puts him P8. Brandon has entered the pit lane. And Waza goes P2 to 107.5, only 4 thousandths of Billy's time. But this qualifying, this battle for pole is really heating up. Everyone's in the pit now. Mikey is on a lap. Let's follow him a bit. Here comes at the end of the final sector, 4,000 down on his previous time. So it doesn't look like he will improve. Let's see if his final sector is better. I think just a bit lane, so it's not gonna be improving. Steppen is doing his second lap, straight after the first one. It's now 29 hundredths down on his time. Into the pits or not? No, doesn't come into the pits. He finishes the lap, and it will be a minor improvement, which puts him in P6 with a 107.775. BT Nuts is on a lap here, being 2/10 up, so that can also put him around the time of Verstappen and Albert, and he might be able to get a slipstream here as well from the Alpine. Just gonna come across the line with the 107.7 as well, so that puts him in P6 so far. As also Benny Bruno has been able to join us now, as he was running a bit late on his update, so let's see what he's gonna do. It's being his first hot lap, 108.1, only P12 for the championship leader actually. She's in a battle for the championship with Billy. Let's actually have a look at those standings to see who is fighting for the championship here. Let's have a look at Class C standings. Yeah, it's basically between Benny and Billy for the title here. Benny with 125 points and then Billy with 113 points. So there's a 12-point gap at the moment. And Stewart is actually already nearly 40 points behind. So he's most likely not going to be in this championship battle unless Billy and Benny crash, of course. Then that puts him right back into the game. So he's probably going to see people going on their final runs now. So far it's Billy on provisional pole with a 107.518. That was only 4 thousandths behind, his teammate 2200s behind. That ends is probably like 800s behind. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the 107.7s. Then it's Fisky's up, this 107.9, Milo 107.9, Benny with a 108.1. Might be able to go for another lap. Skios 108.1 is on a lap now. 10 down in the first sector, now a 10th up. Let's see what he can do. Looks like a good exit out of the final corner. Going flat out, opening the DRS nice and early. Coming across the line, goes to the P12 at a 108.0. So look at the rest, already on a lap. Just started a lap. Stewart has just started a lap. Oh, that was something spinning. Someone spinning, I think. Enz is already also on the lap. I think was on the out lap, so Enz will be the first with the left done then. He goes just about to cross the split for the second sector. 3400s up. Purple in the middle sector. So can he challenge Billy this time? About to find out. So he had an oversteer on the last time on the exit. So let's see. 107.416 beats Billy's time by just over a tenth. And Billy himself is not improving on this lap. So let's have a look at Stewart, who is the 10th up. So far. Across the line he goes. P2 with a 107.455. So look a bit further down the grid. Who else is on the lap? Mikey is 2 seconds down, so he's not going to improve. Brandon is though a little bit up and goes to P6 with a 107.709. Who else is about to cross a lap? I think it's no, it's a Williams. Actually gonna be Mikey, no? Was that? was has on the lap. Being 400s up, so that could also put him in the 107.4s. And he goes P1 ends by 3000. Oh, I see someone spinning there. Oh, that's Ens. Ens is sprung on the exit of the final corner, I think. So Billy is proving now. 9900s up. Went purple to the middle sector. Is running out of ERS. That could cost him on that final straight. Exactly, he goes P4, loses 800s in the final sector, puts him P4 with a 107.4 as well. Really close battle for pole here. As we look a bit down the rest of the field, who else is still on a lap? Let's have a look. Was finish 600 down on his time, so most likely won't improve. Stewart is 8000s up in sector 1s, down in sector 1. Was it then gonna cross the line, goes, doesn't improve. Benny Puno retires, being only P13 and his championship rival in P4. So this could be interesting for the championship battle here. Stewart is not gonna improve, it seems. Nope. Billy not on the lap. PT Nuts is invalidated, so this will be the starting grid for the race, with Waza on pole, then Enz in P2 and Stewart in P3. Once we're turning back to the pit lane now. So an exciting qualifying session with actually the top 16 being within a second of each other, and actually the top 12 within half a tenth of each other. So it's really been a really close qualifying, and congrats to Waza on securing the pole. Absolutely awesome performance by him. So we can check where the Stewart and Billy are the final ones that we are waiting for. Let's see. When is he pushed back into the pit lane? Why is it waiting so long for Stewart to be pushed back in the pit lane? Ah, there we go. That's qualifying over. Results now. Let's see if there are probably no grid pens, as Waza is in P1 taking pole. Penny Puno has joined the session, but we already saw that before. Enz is going P2, Stewart P3, Billy P4. Then we have Nelboy in P5, Brendan in P6, PT Nuts P7, Steppen in P8, Mikey in P9, Skilios in P10. Viskizaptis in P11, Milo in P12, Benny Puno in P13, Reeps in P14, Bogorovsky P15, Ralph Albers P16, and we don't even have the time to go to the full grid, which is always nice to see that we have a full grid again. So now the big question is the race gonna be wet? I don't think it is, but you never know with the weather. Let's see, it's dry. Everyone's selecting their setups now. And I'm wondering what the tire strategy is gonna be, because there are a few different strategies possible here. As you could also see in the previous races in Class A and Class C, with Class E, Class A, people trying soft hard and soft medium and soft medium. So a lot of different strategies are possible. It's hard to say which actually is the best one. Also with the chance on of a safety car, that's possible. So you're nearly done with loading. So about to see what's gonna happen. So everyone's on the grid now. And we see the strategies here. So soft, soft, medium, soft, hard, but soft medium is also possible, although the tires will be having a bit higher wear in the race. So we're gonna see now what tires everyone have selected at the back of the grid. So it is Milo on the hards actually, Fiskesaftas on softs with the free tire choice, Bruno on softs, Reeps on softs, Kogorovsky on the mediums, Ralph on the hards, so both McLaren starting on hard tires. Then we have Skipper on softs, Winter Travis on softs, Composite on softs, and Late on softs. In the white and black Red Bull now. Which actually looks very nice in the game. Also Imola has been added to the game now, which is really nice to drive. So I've already done a bit of laps on it. Nice flowing track, challenging track as well, and most likely might be able to feature on the calendar for season 2, as this is the second to last round and the final round will be around Mexico. So in season 2 it's most likely that we're gonna see Imola on the calendar. So giving a little bit of a sneak peek. So everyone going back to the grid now. So we're gonna see. So no one got disqualified on the formation lap as well, which is good to see. And indeed, Imola will be on the calendar for season 2. So just like Portimao as well. So we're gonna have 2 new tracks on the calendar, and Saudi Arabia will be on the calendar as well. So all the 3 new tracks will be driven in season 2, but now we're gonna focus on the race in Brazil. So everyone is nearly lined up. Then we're gonna see the lights pretty soon. There they are, 3, 4, 5 lights, and away we go. And it seems to be a good start from Ens, taking over the lead from Waza. Really also with a good start, trying to go down the inside of Waza. Oh, and there's contact and Waza's round, and that's gonna cause a big pile up in the back. As the Mercedes who's been round is speeding up. So here, and Bruno also spun. Ooh, the championship leader being spun in turn 2. But the rest of the grid got through the first couple of corners fine. Just still seeing yellows, but Enz is in the lead. Billy now at P2. Brandon in P3, Verstappen P4, now for P5. They see who gained the most positions here. Was lost in 6, being pole. Stewart also lost a lot. Lost 5 places, and Late gained 6. Opposite gained 4. Winter Travis gained 5. So P1 to P4 is actually quite funny. But they are first 1 place, Billy 2 places, and then Brandon 3, and then Verstappen 4. That's quite coincidence. And we see the car being crashed, and that's Skipper and Milo is involved as well, and we have a virtual safety car. So Milo, does he have wing damage or anything? Yes, he's pitting. So not a good start of the race for Milo. Beating is also in the pits, being involved in that first corner, well, second corner pile up after Waza was spun. Spanny Bruno also pitting. It stays a virtual safety car, so not gonna be a full safety car. And there's quite a big gap from the top 3 to P4, only 3 seconds. Don't know if it's being caused by Nullboy P5. Verstappen leaving a bit of a bigger gap for the Delta. Doesn't seem like it. Go racing again. Still says virtual safety car for me, and there we are racing again. As Milo has actually gone into Inters. That's interesting. It's not raining here. So we chose to go onto the intermediate tires, but he might be expecting something that we can't see. This is now still in the lead, already in the second gap. Let's go to this big group for P5 behind Nelboy. This Kilios was Stuart Frisk is up this in that big group. DRS is not enabled yet, I think. Might have done. We're about to see now as we come to the start finish straight is Milo to the pit lane, getting rid of his inter tires. Kilios having a bit of a look at Nelboy. DRS is enabled, so was going to move. Was Kilios here? Let's go on board. Will he go down the inside? No. Asquido's defense. Oh, it's Ralph being crashed there. Or was it Milo? We got reset the track in the middle of the track, and again a virtual safety car. Where did Ralph crash then? Hard to see. Looks like he crashed just before the pit lane. There's no place to crash. Mikey also pitted to mediums. Not a VSC, so it might gain him something, although it's quite a big gap to P14. Ralph has left the session, so already 2 virtual safety cars here. It's just waiting now when it goes in. Maybe if it stays out long enough, someone is gonna pit, but I don't know if that will be the case. Let's have a look. Enz is not gonna pit. So not. Brennan. So not. Looks like no one is gonna pit. Again, yes we are. We're gonna tune here on a Kilios with a big group there. Kilios tried to go for more from now, I think. It was a bit too far away. Now we see Wazza and Stuart battling with Kilios. Really close to Wazza there. Gonna try to go down the inside or the outside here. No. Seems to better of it. There's also Milo retired in the pit lane. That means both McLarens are already out after lap 5. So not a good day for McLaren. Now closing in friends, in the DRS. And the stopper closing in on Brendan. Stephanie gonna do in Brendan. Using his overtake, having the DRS, not to turn behind because Wazza is going for a move on Kilios at the turn 1. Goes down the inside, gets past. That moves him into P6. Qualifying on pole, so not the best start for Wazza. Verstappen is past Brendan now on the second DRS straight. Stuart also getting past the Skidos. So Skidos means he lost 2 places in about 2 straights. This goes a little bit further back. Podorowski and Composite are within each other DRS, maybe having a little battle soon. So we go back to the front because Billy now closing in on Enz. There's a bit of oversteer there, but Enz also not a great exit. Billy now really close with the DRS. Most likely will go for an overtake here. Has to choose the outside line. And that puts him, tries to go for the switchback there. Needs to get a good exit and maybe go for it down to turn 4. On the second straight. Looks to be going for the outside line, and that's just not going to be enough. Great battle here. Oh, and Enz loses it. Ooh, did he get damage from that? It might be damage. That puts Billy into the lead and also into a great championship position. So Brandon now close to Enz. Don't know if Enz is gonna have damage. Let's have a look if he's gonna pit. Brandon is gonna go for first probably. Is Enz pitting? No, it's not pitting, so I'm assuming it doesn't have a lot of damage. Brandon not choosing reaches the spot past Mr. Sutcliffe. Down straight, let's see, was here? Ooh, was a bit wide, stood right behind him, hits him. He's still to go down the inside. No, oh, bit of elbows out there. By Wazza. Stewart, they're both running low on the rest, nearly used all of it already. Billy's having quite a lot of it still, but looks like Verstappen is gaining a little bit on him. Let's see. Brandon still close behind Enz. The whole group now closing in on Enz and Brandon. Now comes into the DRS, not using any overtake. Don't think he will be close enough to go for a move on turn 1. Thinks the better of it. Let's see. Overtake here, but also not going for a move. So that puts who is that for? Oh, that's Mikey off in the probably the final wheel corner on this track. At the exit onto the straight, and any opportunity to get past him. He's not having a DRS though. Is he gonna go down the outside? Seems to be clear. Nice view there with the aerial view. Oh, Mikey hits him. And Benny is through up into P16. But his championship rival is in the lead at the moment. As the gap from Verstappen is now only 1.2 seconds. Verstappen is gaining. Brandon now getting past Enz. Wazza getting past Nellboy. Let's keep an eye on that. There's still Trust to come on the outside of Nellboy there. That's nearly contact with Stewart. Close to for contact there again. Skidos is close behind him. Let's see if they can gain now on Enz and Brandon for the final podium position. I don't know what's happening to Billy. Or Verstappen is just having a mega pace, but Verstappen is getting so much time that he's actually in the DRS this time. So maybe Billy's tires are getting overheated or having too much wear. But let's see if Verstappen is going to go for a move here. Doesn't use any overtake, and Billy is pitting. Billy is pitting. Keep a look behind because we have Stewart here close to Wazza. boy. It's gonna stay the same. Let's see what is going to be. Stewart is gonna go down the inside of Wazza. Oh, little room, and that causes Stewart to spin, and Nellboy hits him right in the middle of the track. But I don't know if Nellboy got wing damage. I think he did. Billy has spit it onto soft, so that means he's definitely going for a two-stop strategy here. He's going onto fresh softs, puts him back in P11. So let's see what Verstappen's pace will be now. Because Winter Travis was fast with Gezaptes, but does spin out and now puts him back to P10, right in front of Billy. Let's see if Travis has wing damage. Verstappen is staying out, and who are pitting? Nellboy and Stewart. Probably both having damage. With Stewart spinning while battling Wazza, and Nellboy couldn't avoid contact anymore, so Nellboy's having a new front wing. Stewart isn't. See, is waiting. That was weird. All of a sudden he was gone again. That's really weird. Why am I still having the screen on the Ferrari garage, but not on Stewart himself? It's odd. Really odd. But now it's Stewart back again. Down into P13. Right behind PT Nuts and Bogarovsky. Nellboy came out at P14, also pitted on fresh softs. Yellows, is that Mikey? Yes, that's Mikey. Oh, it hits the board there. And leaves it right on the racing line, so that will be interesting the next time someone comes to turn 2, like Verstappen. That's already on again, so quick marshals there. Helios now pits, ends his close to gap. We'll go for a move here into turn 4, down the inside. Gets past Brandon. How is there any battles for him here? Bogarovsky and Stewart. 18 nuts. Stewart getting past Bogarovsky, looking to go past 18 nuts now as well. On his fresh softs. Very little ERS, actually no ERS, but gets past PT Nuts. The Skilios is also fitted onto the mediums now. So it's actually the first one to go onto mediums, but came out ahead of Stewart. Billy now in P7, looking to gain a lot of time. See if he already got the fastest lap. Let's have a look. Fastest lap indeed from Billy, 109.7. Now Ens comes into the pit lane. Slightly to go to the mediums, I think. Having stretches them on the softs. He goes on to the mediums. Subtits goes on to the hard tires actually. That's interesting. A few different strategies here, as already predicted as Stewart now since the fastest lap. With a 109.4 and also gets past the Skilios. I think that will be no, not Ennis. This is getting really close with them. Pit exit. Goes back into P11 on the hard tires as Ennis gone into P6. On the medium tires now 9 seconds behind Billy, who still needs to pit again. So that will be interesting to see where Billy will be after the first. Everyone has made their first pit stop. Verstappen is still continuing. So is Brandon. And Wazza is now pitting as we have a yellow in sector 3. Who was that? What the? Wazza goes up to the mediums. How is he gonna come out compared to Ens and Stewart? Scrum beside is getting, I see. And compared to was quite a bit ahead, and was is gonna be ahead of Stewart, but not by a big margin. Because I did get a penalty. That's a penalty of 3 seconds. Let's see. Skidos is still keeping close to Stewart, so Stewart as well. So Stewart with soft seem to go off already a little bit, maybe. So let's see how that will evolve. So Billy is into P4 now, pushing on the softs to gain as much time on the people that will pit to the mediums, like Brendan and Verstappen and Reeves. Brendan comes into the pit lane now, goes to the medium tires. Verstappen is still not coming, so it's a long stretch. So late gets a penalty. You see Verstappen now P1 still. Enz is now 10 seconds behind Billy and gained a lot of time on Brandon with the undercut. Was a lot close with Brandon. They're gonna go side by side. Now Wazza is ahead of Brandon. Stewart is still holding with Skidos. Billy is closing in on Reeps. Let's see if Verstappen is gonna pick this up. So already at 16, he's gonna pit. Yes, he's going into the pit lane. Make sure you don't speed. Exactly. And probably goes onto the medium tires then. Now also gets a 3-second time penalty. There's Verstappen onto the medium tires. Where will he come out? Oh, Billy already in again. That's soon. Way too soon on the soft. Should have stretched it way longer. Now goes onto the medium, so that means he's gonna lose a lot of positions. Weird strategy by Billy though. Should have extended that soft stint by quite a bit. Because now it's gonna be a bit of a stretch on those mediums. All on the same age as well to the guys up front. Which is if he could have stayed out of the soft, he would have been way fresher mediums. Also comes out of traffic now, so weird call by Billy here. But we'll just have to see what it brings him. I put Verstappen into the virtual lead. So Reeps is still to pit in that white Red Bull now. Looking very nice. Let's see what Reeps is gonna do. He's gonna pit this lap. Yes, he is. That means he probably is gonna go on to mediums. I think Verstappen into the lead. He puts Enz into P2, Wazza into P3, Brandon into P4, close to Wazza, but not close enough. Stewart also in that group. Maybe. No, not close enough, but there's a major, lot more ERS though. Major advantage for Brandon. It's having like 50% more ERS than wasn't. Speeding nuts. Already passed by Billy. He's now going to close into Mel, close in on Melboy. As we see Brandon losing a bit of time again to Wazza, so let's see what he's going to do here. Still in the DRS though, but not gaining anything. Straight. Is he maybe going to be close enough for move it to 34 this time? Doesn't seem like it. That's the 47. That just it goes really wide there. also ruining a chance to go for it. So see if Verstappen is gaining lens. Billy now closing in on Melboy. Haven't got past yet though. So Michael gets a 5-second benefit. Already two blue flag. Bit of soft, yes. Hey, being behind him, it's pretty gesaptes. Melboy also pitted out to the mediums, but they all pitted way too soon in my opinion. Should have stayed out longer on those softs because we can have way faster softs than people with thunder. Stay out long enough. Beating nuts now into the pits as we see yellow flag. Who's that for? One being spun, so it's a bit weird. Brandon is too close to Wazza, but let's go for a move. Billy gets past as Kilios for P5. Now needs to close the gap to Brandon Wazza in the ends, and then trying to get to Verstappen. That's probably a too big task, because that means he needs to gain like 11 or 12 seconds. With actually on being on the same age of tires, it's gonna be difficult. Unless they go to safety car, of course. Melboy beating us and Bogorowski battling there. And Bogorowski into the grass a little bit there. Just looking to get past Melboy here. Is he gonna go down the inside? Brakes late. It's not late enough. 15 notes, go for it on the straight with DRS, should be able to go for it. Goes into the easy move by BT Nuts, which puts him into the points. Benny Bruno is going to go for it on Winter Travis, but doesn't get past him. Here then. Our capability is the DRS from Bogorowski, so that's why he can't get past. Travis on the hard tires, Benny Bruno being on mediums, but he 19 laps also probably needs to pit again as well. So let's have a look. And then he's close enough, no, he's close enough, still on the DRS. Oz is also closing in on end, so the podium fight might be on soon with Oz and Ends having a penalty, Benny doesn't. Billy not closing in a lot yet. Excuse me for the hiccups. Travis, Bogorowski and Benny Bruno all close here. Bogorowski has the lane. Does that mean that Travis. No, not into turn 1. Maybe into turn 4 when he does have the DRS. Up gets a penalty. We see that the commentator goes there. Is he gonna go for it? Nah. He's gonna be too far back. Late is better than composite here. Late's gonna go for a move into turn 4. Nope. Too far back, and also now within the DRS of ends. Needs to save fuel, I think, because they're on the field. It might cost them pace at the end of the race. Brandon has to drop back a bit now. Was still gets past Friske Saftis. Early on the straight it seems. On the straight he got past. Friske Saftis not able to counter that move. Late is still back for the composite. Yeah, gonna go run outside. Oh, hits the grass on the way in. Not ideal. Both being on our tires. He's not able to go from there. Was now getting past ends into turn 1. And gaining a little bit on Verstappen seems to have a really good pace. Billy not closing in yet. Oh, Ends gets past again. Mozza again. Into turn 4. We're still close. And was not going for the second one. Let's see then. Let's stay with this battle for a little bit. The latest step comes to composite though. He's gonna get past him this time on the outside. Nope. They really need to search for a better place to overtake him. Like now, for example, but you're already low on the ERS, and really low ERS, so it's gonna be really hard to get past, and wheel banging is not gonna help you then. Wazza and still battling each other. Wazza getting past again. Yellows is at 4. Looks to be Mikey. He's pitting now. That means that he is going to go off to soft tires. Yes, off to soft tires. And this time doesn't go. Oh, there we have. Was that Mikey? Yeah, that was Mikey. Oh, there's no front wing anymore. Must have been a massive crash. No boy and his Kilios. It's gonna be close or pit exit. No boy, not ahead of his Kilios. His Kilios on the fresh softs. Looking for some more points after being only in P10. Getting past Benny Puno is closing in on Travis. Jabby seems to join the lobby. Benny Puno, oh, what's happened? Still battling each other. Oh, Verstappen has lost it while leading. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He was looking so good in that lead, having an awesome pace, and now he's dropped it. He's bottled it from the lead, And now the big question is, does he have damage? Billy gets past. That must mean he is damaged. And that's pity for Verstappen, as we see that now Shelby has joined the party.
Hello.
Hello, just tuning in at, well, the right or the wrong moment. It depends on how you see it.
Oh.
But the leader has just crashed, dropping him to P5 while having a 6-second lead. So now we have a battle for the lead between Waza and Enz. Both having a penalty. Well, Waza actually has 6 seconds, Enz has 3 seconds.
So promising for Enz. Verstappen moves into position on Billy.
Yeah, Verstappen and Billy now go for a battle. Billy not taking the most of his championship rival, being down at P15 only. So he only gets
really
P5 so far. Well, gap is 12 points, but 12 points or something between them. So there'll be 2 points going into the final race. So that will be looking
very close indeed, yeah.
It will be super something to look out for.
5 on track indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then he lost a lot of points in the last few races actually.
Yeah, he lost a lot. Now he had only one quali run due to running late on his update. And he got disconnected a few times. So he has better 2 softs now though, so maybe he goes for fastest lap. Yes. With the white Red Bull. How do you think it looks, Shabby?
It looks amazing. I like it. It's very different than the normal Red Bull we all know. So,
yeah, I think something has happened to Enz here.
Oh no.
I think Enz and Waza must have had them coming together because Enz has wing damage on his left front wing end plate.
Very unfortunate, and it was looking very promising for him, so...
Yeah, and it also means...
that Brendan now is original P1 actually, but there's no penalties.
Yeah, it's a free win, but could that also mean that Waza maybe drop further with Verstappen and Billy are gonna gain a lot of time? Also something to look out for, the fuel on Waza is yellow. And the same goes for Verstappen, so I don't know if they
I think Waza's got wing damage, probably? Because Brandon...
have wing damage as well. It's not visible.
It's not visible, but I think he is really struggling because Brandon is already overtaking him now. That was over a second and now he's passed him already, so there's probably maybe sidepod damage on Waza's car? Because I saw he's hesitating to go into the pit, and that's not a penalty right here, so I think he's really struggling.
It's probably that Waza and Enz are coming together then.
Must be up the hill indeed.
Yes, oh, Enz is left.
Well, he's got a lot of thumbs here there. Definitely.
Looks like Enz is disconnected from the session.
Yellow flags, and that's
Mikey, I think. Yeah, Mikey is having a really shit race. He's 2 laps behind the next car. He is at P17, Bogorovsky is at P16, he's 2 laps behind Bogorovsky, so not a great race for Mikey, but at least he's still going. Yes.
Not sure what happened to Stewart.
Oh, there's a big battle going on here, but Reeps, Stewart and Beatty Nuts. Reeps, Stewart and Beatty Nuts, all 3 battling for P5 here. Going down the inside of Stewart. Gets the move done, nice and early, and now looking to go for a move on Reeps.
Yeah. Going inside outside.
Not using any overtake, down the inside.
Leaving the door open. Yeah, leave it.
Easy move for BT Nuts.
P5 goes.
And probably gonna be the max for him. Is that Skilios? Yeah, Skilios behind Stewart now. Is he gonna go for it here? Oh, hits him. Oh, hits him again.
Oh,
Stewart actually left to get disconnected.
Yeah, he disconnected the other.
Oh, that it's probably his AI driving then, and then Stewart and Skilios takes the opportunity to get past in that corner where Albon and Hamilton is going together, 2019. And Billy and Verstappen also still close to each other.
Indeed. So Billy will now get a 12-point lead if he takes the cross. In the standings, it's a 10-point gap, so it's 2 points ahead of Billy now.
Yeah,
it's gonna start off a little bit.
Let's have a quick look at the standing actually. It's 12 points between them, so this would mean that if Benny Bruno doesn't get any points, Billy and P4, that it would be tight going into the final race of the championship. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I need 12 points. I think that's yeah, it's gonna be equal points.
It seems that
and also looking at the standings, they both have the same amount of races won, and then they would have been the same podium, so it's very close between those two.
But looking
follow
at
Billy around, that's right on the back of the stuff here.
yeah, and I also looked at Wazza now having 9 seconds of penalties. Probably means Verstappen and Billy will be on the podium here. So that does mean that Billy will be 3 points ahead of Benny going into the final race.
And the position, starting with the Alfa Romeo on the
Yes. Pence and into Travis. Pence going down the outside on a fresh soft. Oh, bit of contact there. Maybe tries to go for a move into turn 4 then. Not using any overtake, so it's too far back. Yes. Oh, Verstappen is off again. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
It's 3 left to go. Oh no.
Oh, that means that Billy's gonna go into P2.
Indeed. That does mean he's gonna get a 6-point lead.
His championship hopes are looking better and better.
Never know. Maybe no wins the last race.
Yellow flag.
Yes, that's
Sector
yellow flag.
1. Oh, that's Mikey again.
Should be.
Mikey indeed still not having a great race. Let's have a look further back. Now the only basic real battle on track is with Billy and Wazza now. So is Billy maybe able to gain enough from Brandon as well on the final to take the win? That would be something. With only 2 laps to go.
Billy probably looking for a move into turn 1.
Yeah, will be an easy move.
He's got a little bit more US here.
I think that I might know the reason though why Wazza is going a bit slower. His fuel is still yellow. So could that be that he's still having a bit less fuel than needed? It's actually turning red now. So maybe he was trying to save a bit of fuel. Oh, goes down the inside of Billy again. It's not giving up early.
Yeah, Billy's very cautious, so he knows
but with the penalties, Verstappen most likely will still be into P3. With the 9 second of penalties for Wazza, and I think Wazza actually needs to be careful that he's not going to lose another place to BT Nuts.
Just about 9 seconds, so he needs to pass nothing over and try to.
Yeah, with BT Nuts it's going to be close, I think. It's now something like 10 seconds, but BT Nuts is gaining quite a bit with the softs.
Cut down massively, so the medium try here could be a little bit faster. That was
One again.
under pressure, so in the position here. Just time as well.
Let's see
if you can just follow Billy around.
Yeah, let's see how
probably wants to flip. Yeah, that would damage or something. He's already dropped a second here.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of
something
time
going
already.
on. And there's something happened to Lance as well. He dropped down to P16, overtaking his teammate for that as well.
Yeah, he is on 16 lap old mediums.
Yeah, for me it shows 16 old mediums, but I think that's.
I thought he was on softs.
He went for
but
the
he pitted
softs.
for the wing damage, so that's interesting. Don't know if he tried to go fastest lap, maybe he wanted actually the softs, but...
Oh, he selected the softs, but...
In the meantime though, Brandon is gonna close in, and then we see Bogorovsky composite battling right in front of them, but they are gonna be lapped soon. But the race has finished for Brandon. Oh no, actually not. It's gonna be the final lap. Oh, it is.
Yes.
It took a bit longer than I expected. So Brandon won the race. Billy in P2, Verstappen in P3, and let's see if PT Nuts is gonna be past Piazza as well, and he will. So that puts PT Nuts into P4, Waza P5, Reeps P6, Skilios P7, Stewart in P8, drops down to P9 after penalties with Fiskesaftis on P8, and ooh, Benny Bruno manages to get a point, maybe.
Looks like it, but it looks like now boys maybe run out of fuel. That's the reason why his teammate overtook him.
Yeah, but now
at
the penalties, yeah. Nalboy is still in P10. Winter Travis in P12, late in P13. Will be in P13. She crosses the line now. There he is. Bogorovsky.
Composite probably is
and
gonna
then
take it to Bogorovsky, so
composite. And there we go. And that is the end to the race in Brazil. So Reeps is picked as the driver of the day. Don't exactly know how much places he gained. We just have to check, as there's Brandon now coming out on the podium, taking the top step here in Brazil with a very decent win after Verstappen bottled it, to be honest.
Yeah, he did. Very unfortunate after
but that's unfortunate. That can happen.
That's racing, it happens indeed.
In the end, he still got a podium. And Billy in
at the
P2.
moment then says, yes, internet shut down. So that's probably the reason why we saw that glitch.
Take a look now at the full results. Why did Reeps get driver of the day? Well, P14 to P6. That's the reason why. PT
the championship is 6 points.
Championship will be 6 points going into the final round around Mexico. So that will be something to look out for next week. But let's just take a quick look at the full results. Brandon P1, Billy P2, Verstappen P3, P P4, Waza P5, Reeps P6, Skilios P7, Fiskesaftis P8, Stewart P9, Nelboy P10, Benny in P11, Winter Travis in P12, Composite P13, Bogorovsky P14, Late P15, Enzo P16, and then the DNFs of Mikey, Milo, Ralph and Skipper.
Interesting enough is Brandon's third win of the season. He's driver with the most wins, but he's not competing for the championship, so unfortunate for him, but he's completing with the wins in Class D, so Class C, sorry.
With the wins, he's having a good season then.
He is. He's leading, so it's gonna be quite close for Mexico next week. So make sure to stay tuned.
Yeah, that's next week. We're gonna continue with the championship battle between Benny and Billy. Stewart is now officially out of the championship battle, I think, with that gap being over 26 points.
Should be. So it's just the two, yeah.
So it's just between Billy and Benny. So tune in next week at the same time. And for the action in Brazil, that will continue tomorrow with Class D at 8 PM UK time. and then I will thank Shabby for joining in on the co-commentary, and then we will and then we will end the stream and see ya.